Hi, welcome to my channel, Roshan Naren Creations. Today I am going to narrate the story Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Let's begin. See here, I have bought the book. The book cover is in blue color and shining. We have the story picture, title, and the company. Let's begin. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. A long time ago, there lived a beautiful young princess called Snow White. Her her shiny black hair, fair skin, and pink lips made her the prettiest lass in the kingdom. She lived in a magnificent castle with her loving father, the king, and her evil stepmother, the queen. Snow White spent her days happily playing with her little puppy in the lovely gardens of the palace. See here, Snow White is playing with her lovely puppy sitting near the fountain at the garden in her palace. We'll go to the next page. The evil queen had a magic mirror. Several times a day, she would ask the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" "You, my queen," the mirror always replied. But the vain queen was unaware that with each passing day, Snow White was becoming more and more beautiful. One day, the mirror replied, "My queen, your beauty may be grand, but Snow White is the fairest on the land." The queen grew purple with rage. "What? Snow White is more beautiful than I am? This cannot be true. Huntsman!" she screamed angrily. "Take Snow White into the forest and kill her." The huntsman was a kind man. He did not have the heart to kill Snow White. He left her in the deep forest and warned her, "Never ever return to the castle, or your evil stepmother will have you killed." See here in this picture, the evil queen is asking to the mirror which is attached to the wall. She's asking that, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" She's asking that who is beaut- who is beautiest in her castle. Okay, the mirror is saying lies every day. Okay, one day the mirror told real that Snow White, your beauty may be grand, but Snow White is more beautier than you. The mirror told. Alone in the deep dark forest, Snow White wandered for hours. The trees seemed to come to life. They swayed with wind and looked like scary monsters. Snow White was afraid of the whistling wind and the skulls of the night creatures. "What am I going to do?" she cried with fear. Exhausted, she fell asleep below a huge tree. As the sun rose, Snow White saw. As the sun rose, Snow White saw a tiny cottage in a meadow. "Oh, what a lovely little house! Let me see who lives there." She ran up to the cottage and knocked, but no one answered. As she pushed the door, she realized that it was open. She stepped inside the house and saw a tiny little table set for seven and a kettle of stew cooking over a fire. She looked around, but no one seemed to be there. See here in this picture, Snow White is in a dark, deep forest. You can also see that the trees are looking like scary monsters, bat, owl. See here, bats, owl, owls, and some spider webs. And here's here something, and here a snake. You can see snake. She's When the wind came very forcefully, the trees seemed to be very scary. You can see that this owl is like a scary creature, right? We'll go to the next page. The stew smells so good, she said. No one will mind if I have just a little of it. After eating, Snow White wandered around the house and saw that everything was small. Small clothes, small shoes, small beds. After some time, she felt tired and began to yawn. She lay across the seven small beds to take a nap. When Snow White woke up, she was surprised to see herself surrounded by seven little men. Welcome to our home, they cried in a chorus. The dwarf with the long white beard said, "We are the seven dwarfs who live in this house. You looked so pretty while you slept. We did not want you to disturb you. We hope you had a nice sleep." This picture Snow White is sleeping in the seven little beds. Okay, everything are small. She's uh, she's equally dividing the bed, and her body should fit in this bed, and she slept after eating the stew. After when she woke up, she saw seven little dwarfs. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This dwarf told that, "Welcome to our home." All the dwarfs said. Okay, this dwarf told, "You looked so pretty while you slept." Okay, that this dwarf told, because this dwarf also have a beard. This dwarf also have a beard. Okay, this dwarf, they told a clue that the dwarf that has long beard, and that too in white color. For him, long beard is there, but it is not in white color. He has a long beard. He don't have a long beard, but his beard is in white. But only for this old dwarf have a big white beard. So this dwarf told that, while you slept, you looked so pretty." This dwarf told that. We'll go to the next page. "Thank you," Snow White said shyly. "My name is Snow White." She told to the dwarfs, all about herself, how her wicked stepmother had wanted to kill her. "If you let me stay here, I would look after the house and also cook for you," she said to the dwarfs. The seven dwarfs were happy to have Snow White stay with them. Soon they became very fond of her. Every evening, when they returned after a long and tiresome day, Snow White greeted them with a happy smile and a delicious hot meal. Back at the castle, the evil queen asked her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" She asked to the mirror. The mirror replied, "Snow White, for sure." The queen fell The queen flew into a rage and threw a candle stand at the mirror, and the mirror broke into 1,000 pieces. She ordered her bat to find out where Snow White was. The bat returned in the evening and told her that Snow White was living in the forest with seven dwarfs. See here in this picture you can see that Snow White, she is Snow White. She is making dishes, bringing to these three dwarfs, and these two dwarfs are working and coming. This dwarf is putting logs on this fire, and this dwarf is singing with a guitar. The next page. The queen thought of an evil plan. I myself would go and kill Snow White, she thought. I trust no one else. One night, as they sang songs in front of a crackling fire, the dwarfs asked Snow White to be careful. The queen would surely try to find you and hurt you, warned the dwarfs with the black moustache. She is clever. She is a clever witch and can easily disguise herself, so you must not talk to any strangers, insisted the dwarf with a big nose. Next day, while the dwarfs were at the work, a strange looking woman came to the cottage selling apples. Delicious red apples for sale, she cried. Juicy ripe apples for sale. Won't you come out and taste one of my apples? She asked Snow White, who was standing by the window. See here in this picture, she is the queen. She has the apple. This is Snow White standing inside her house, seeing the queen. mm, that she is she is disguised into a apple selling woman, and she is asking to Snow White. The seven dwarfs are going to the work. All those two rabbits, a parrot, a sparrow, and a squirrel shouted. Snow White forgot the warning of the dwarfs and came out of the house. The forest animals chattered loudly to warn her. I told that Snow White, when the apple selling woman came, she mm, the all the animals warned by shouting. Okay, I'll continue reading. They knew that it was none other than the wicked witch who had come to harm Snow White. As soon as Snow White bit into the apple, she fell down on the ground as the apple was poisoned. The evil queen walked away, happy to get rid of Snow White forever. When the dwarfs came home, they found Snow White lying Snow White lying on the ground with the poisoned apple lying by her side. They cried to wake up her, but to no avail. The old wise the old wise dwarf felt her pulse and said, although the wicked queen tried to kill Snow White, mm, Snow White, she is not dead. She has fallen into a deep sleep. Snow White is a friend of all the creatures of the forest, sobbed another dwarf. We will place her in a crystal box at the top of the mountain where all can visit her. See here in this picture, the dwarf came from the work and they saw that Snow White, this apple is poisonous. The apple I am pointing is poisonous. Snow White ate a bit of piece of this apple, and she has fell into a deep sleep. Okay, all the dwarf came and saw. The animals also saw. They told that they will keep Snow White uh, above above the mountain in a crystal box so that everyone can see her. One day, a handsome young prince came riding and saw the beautiful young maiden in the crystal box. He fell in love with her. The dwarf told him all that happened. We fear Snow White will never wake up, they cried. The prince lifted the crystal over, and as he kissed her, the poisoned apple piece fell from her mouth. She opened her beautiful eyes, blinking at the prince. Oh, beautiful maiden! The prince exclaimed, will you marry me? Snow White smiled shyly and whispered, yes, I will. Just then a little bird flew there and said the evil queen was struck by lightning. She is dead. The dwarf squealed with delight and began singing and dancing with joy. See here in this picture, this is the crystal box. All the dwarf the in the part of a crystal box where Snow White was sleeping, there they kept so many roses and grass. They made her lie here. One day a handsome prince came, okay, and he kissed. Then he asked, will you marry me? Snow White said yes, and all the dwarf are singing in joy, and the animals are also in joy, singing and dancing. And soon it was time to go. Snow White bade a sad farewell to the dwarfs, promising to visit them every week. She then rode with the prince to his palace to start a new life without any fear of her evil stepmother. In this, they both are going in the horse to the prince's palace. Okay, the she told to the dwarf that every week she will come and visit these dwarfs. All the dwarfs are saying bye to Snow White. The end of this storybook. If you like this video, please subscribe and click and after you subscribe, click on the bell button, bell icon. Thank you.